Welcome back to the channel, guys. Patrick here with the Northwoods Nobodies. Today we're going to talk about the Vedder LightTuck inside the waistband holster. The three holsters you see in front of you are all Vedder LightTucks of varying sizes depending on the firearm that is in them. This one here in the middle is for my Gen 4 Glock 19. This is the oldest one that I have. I have had it for about 3 years. Looking back in my email, looks like I bought it in 2020, and I just wanted to get a good holster. It might have been around the time I bought the 19, now that I think about it, and obviously I'm a fool and don't have a flashlight on it, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, Vedder LightTuck is kind of their flagship inside the waistband holster. It is Kydex. It does have, you can see the belt attachment on there. It does have a claw as well, and it is a very, I think, reasonably priced holster. They're not as cheap as they once were. They started out at $59.99 when I bought this one in 2020. Unfortunately, they have gone up to $69.99 now. Obviously, the last couple of years hasn't been great on businesses in general, and costs have gone up all over. So, unfortunately, they are more expensive now than they used to be. Flip side, they do have sales fairly often, at least take some of the tax off and some of that bite out of it. Yeah, options on the holster itself. Base price $69.99. You can do an optics cut, just like my P365 XL here. That adds $5. The claw attachment adds another $5. And then the belt loop on them fits either a 1.5 or a 1.75, so 1 3/4 inch belt loops. You can tell them that on the website when you order it. Otherwise, you can buy a clip that fits both, and that adds another like $6. So starting at 70, you can quickly get up to $86 before tax, shipping, and that kind of stuff. And then the other thing that adds price to it is obviously color. So this one is black, this one is just their standard, that one's free. I believe this one is more of a gray, so that adds like $5. And then the flat dark earth on my FNS over here is like $5 as well. The color pricing varies from $5, $10, or $20 depending which ones you get. And they have like 54 colors on their website, so they have a bunch of different options depending what you want on there. That's kind of fun. I have chosen to stick with just very basic, very bland colors to go with my firearm. So, yeah, you can see the holster itself. It is Kydex. In the last 3 years, I carry as much as I possibly can. I can't really carry much when I'm working just because the job that I do is physical. I'm bending over, that kind of stuff. It doesn't help me trying to carry around a Glock 19. Plus, I'm in people's homes. Maybe not the best thing when you're working in Minneapolis and areas like that. So I do not carry during the workday, unfortunately, but as much as I can beyond that, I carry, and primarily this Glock 19 Gen 4 is what I carry. You can hear that nice positive click as it goes in over the trigger guard. So the clip on the back here, like it says, for the belts. This one's for a 1.5 inch. You can get it for 1 3/4, one that fits both. These two screws on the bottom here. This one is just to position it. This one is actually the cant. So if you want to, you can change the clip a little bit forward, a little bit backwards to give yourself a little more cant in your firearm. And then this is the claw attachment that I was talking about. You can see on the 365 XL and this 19, they both have a little different size claw. I'm assuming it's just the physical size of the firearm itself. But yeah, this one screw here that goes through the claw and then has a little retainer on the back of this is your tensioning screw on this one. So it's the one thing that I would complain about, and it's just I keep forgetting to do it. But when I went to stage at the cabin, I slid the 19 in there and it was kind of loose and just not that nice click in there. So I do have to tighten that screw up. I keep meaning to put blue Loctite on it, and I just haven't. One of these days I'll remember to actually do that. Maybe I'll do it after the video. But yeah, very basic, very straightforward. The 3 years I've had it, there's no major wear on it. There's no damage, nothing I can see that is failing on it. I don't see why I'm not going to get another 3, 5, 10 years on this thing. It just handles everything very well. It's on my inside the waistband. I carry back here generally, so it gets plenty sweaty and that kind of stuff. No issues there. No discoloration that's too crazy. Makes it all good there. The 365 XL, as you can see here, is the optics cut. It does have their flashlight, or does have a flashlight on it, so I do have their holster that fits the flashlight and light bearing, if you will. Got the claw on there as well, and same thing. It's just very nice, very positive. It's good. It's tight. It's not going anywhere. So the holsters themselves seem to be very nice, very good fit, form, function, everything there. And then the last one is the FNS 9C, just very basic, same thing as the Glock, just a little bit smaller. So biggest thing I'm curious about with this video is obviously my review on the LightTuck. They've been fantastic. I have no complaints on any of them. Nothing has changed in them really in the last couple of years. Like I said, this one I've worn the most. I don't really see any major changes on it, nothing wear, no damage, nothing like that. So I'm curious, you as the audience, what do you guys carry? I know there are a multitude of companies that make holsters. Everybody's got a preference, everybody's got something they like. What do you guys use specifically? If you have experience with the Vedders, let me know. With G-Code, We the People, there's so many different holster companies out there. Tier 1 Concealed obviously is one of the big names in the industry. You know, the We the People ones, we always see their advertisements in your YouTube or Instagram algorithm, that kind of stuff. So, see those all the time. I've never used one. I think they're a little cheaper than the Vedders, but I don't really know. So, put them in the comments down below. What do you guys use for a holster? What do you like, dislike? What have you seen? What have you used? Just in general, what do you guys like about them? Hit that subscribe button. Stick around. Eventually, I'll get around to the AK-47 review, the Citadel Tracker, and the Taurus GX4. All three of those need to be filmed. Life has been busy for everybody in the group lately, so they're more than just me filming them. That'll be everybody. Mark and Sam for sure will be involved in the AK. Probably have both of them on the Citadel Tracker as well. They've shot it quite a bit. And the GX4 is kind of free for all. Everybody shot it a little bit. So I'm trying to get people lined up to get in, film, and do a little reviewing on all those guns. Eventually those will be out. But yeah, hit the subscribe button. Stick around for that. I believe at time of filming we were at like 940. So fingers crossed we can get to 1,000 by the end of the year. That is my goal and my hope. That is on you guys as an audience. I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Stick around. Final thoughts. The Vedder LightTuck is a fantastic holster. I like it. It's been great. I have no complaints about them. Literally just my dumb ass needs to put some blue Loctite on that screw and it'll be just fine. Last thing for the audience, do you think I'm wearing pants or not? Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.